To save content from a course into your course resources, Schoology resources, you have a couple of options here. I want to show you all of these. And as a note, one of the reasons why this is an important function is because for most Schoology Enterprise users, at the end of the term, the course is going to automatically archive. So you'll no longer see your course in your courses options. And when you select My Courses, on the list of active courses, it won't appear there either. However, as you can see in the navigation here at the top, you have an archived section, which will allow you to view any of your past courses if they've automatically archived or if you've manually done that yourself. And if for some reason you've deleted a course, there's also over here a deleted courses option. And so you can access all that kind of stuff, even if it's no longer visible in your active content. So that said, nothing is lost in that instance, but we still want to be able to save content to resources for a number of other reasons, namely, chiefly among them, because it's a lot easier to grab content from resource sections and add it into an active course. For instance, if I want to find any of my saved content when I'm working on an active course, go to my Add Materials and you have Import from Resources. When I import from resources, of course, I can find any of that that has been saved and import entire folders worth of content. You can see just check a box and import the entire folder, or you can open a folder and find content inside it and import just individual content items that way as well. So you can see that within something like this too. Okay, so knowing that, that's where we're going to be able to grab content from resource sections very easily. That's very convenient. However, how do we get it in there in the first place? So when I have an entire course like I do here, and I want to back up the entire course, this is my first option. It will save everything by selecting Options and Save Course to Resources. What this will do is create a single folder you can see within anywhere I want to put it in my resources, but it will create a single folder with the name of the course, whatever the course name is, and drop all of the content into that folder. So that's not a bad move. But if I do want to save only certain items, my second option is available to me, and that is within the materials here. Anything that I want to save to the resources, if I go to the settings gear on the right, I have a Save to Resources option. And once again, when you choose that option, you can select where in your resources you would like to save it. And in doing that, many like to save resources to a shared group. So if we have like a content area or grade level team and we are using the same like a US history group where anyone who teaches US history can find the content, that's a great method here because then those group resources are available to everyone within that group, all the teachers. But they don't have to be I can still organize it all that way and then take it out of there and put it in my course however I want to. I don't have to use the exact structure of the resources in the group either. So that's it. Choose the settings gear, save to resources. Unfortunately, you don't have like a select box to do a lot of them at once, but you can at least go through and grab any individual item or folder of items and save to resources that way. So quick review, hit your options to save the entire course to resources, or select the gear on the side to save an individual item or a folder and all of its items to resources. One thing to remember, when you save a course to resources, that does not include grades. Grades never save with resources. So if I want to access graded items, like students' grades on something, when it's passed, I have to go find the original course in the archive. And updates are not saved to resources either. So I can't like save my announcements that I made from one year and add them to the next year. That won't transfer over. Aside from that, when I need to go then find my resources and everything that I have saved, I can certainly do so when I'm viewing an active course. Like I mentioned, click on the materials here and choose the Add Materials button and the Import from Resources option. Or I have a resources section in Schoology, and when I open that section, I can see my resources in my own file cabinet in Schoology, or I can see my resources in any of my groups. And you see there's like the shared ones, there's some of the group ones, and then on the left-hand side, I have the groups that the Schoology groups that I'm a part of, and any of those resources shared there as well.